Hello, guys, and welcome back to my first stream of this season. I will be speaking about fixtures. They came today. We have several good fixtures that we can discuss. I believe that a lot of teams can be focused, but we'll talk by them one by one and we'll see how it goes. If you have any questions, just ask in the comment section. I will answer them, but we'll go through the fixtures right now. The first fixture is Burnley against Manchester City. It's a very good game for Manchester City. They won 6-0 against Burnley in the FA Cup. I believe Burnley will have more experience and will go harder at that game because it's their first game back into the Prem. But yeah, I don't expect a lot from them because it's Manchester City. They just won the treble, and I believe that they will go as hard as possible. I believe Manchester City are a good team to focus right now because they are against a newly promoted side. On Saturday, we continue with a game with Arsenal against Nottingham Forest. I believe this is a very good game for Arsenal as well. Nottingham stayed in the Prem, just stayed in the Prem. That's it. And I believe that it will be hard season for them, a second season, and I believe they can lose a lot of things here. But yeah, focus Arsenal players will be one of my main goals. If I go from the first game week, I will store somewhere the knowledge of which teams to focus. Then is the Bournemouth against West Ham. I don't believe that this is a very good fixtures for both of the teams. They were on a same level, even though West Ham won Europe Conference League. I believe that Bournemouth will have a second season and it will be hard, just like Nottingham Forest, but I don't see it being a very explosive game, this one. Then it's Brighton against Luton. It's a very good game for Brighton, I believe. They are now in Europe and they will need to earn as many points as possible before starting the European campaign because it will get harder for them. There will be a lot of rotations, there will be a lot of things happening. So yeah, focus Brighton in my opinion for this game week. If they have better fixtures, I will see them in a bit. Maybe it's good to own some of their players, maybe a goalkeeper or something like that. Everton Fulham, it depends on which players they sign. The transfer window just opened, so there are a lot of things going to happen. But yeah, I believe Fulham can win this game and Fulham will have a nice start of the season. Sheffield, the last team to be coming back to the Prem, we will need to see how they will set up and how they will do. But yeah, against Crystal Palace, it's a good fixtures. Not like Burnley against Manchester City. It's a very bad fixture for them. Burnley, on the other hand, are already in preseason, but I don't think it will be enough to beat Manchester City. And the final game on Saturday is Newcastle Aston Villa. I believe it's a very good fixture for both of the teams to score some goals, but I see it as a draw. Newcastle have a European Football Champions League, so they will need to earn a lot of points from the start, but the first fixture doesn't look like a very easy one to earn some points. Then on Sunday, it's Brentford against Spurs. And it's a very good game for the start of the season because it's a hard game and they can just take it off and go away and just play good football together with new coach Spurs. Brentford without Ivan Toney, it will be very interesting to see, but I expect Spurs to beat Brentford this time around. And Chelsea against Liverpool, it's a derby day on the first day. Liverpool are finally not playing against a promoted side, and they have a derby against Chelsea. Chelsea under Pochettino will be different animal in my opinion, and I want to see how both of the teams prepare for the season. Who are they buying? What are they playing? And what style? But have in mind that this game will be very hard. And the final game from game week 1 is Manchester United Wolves, and that wraps up the first game week. I believe it's a very good game for Manchester United, and I believe their team looks like a team to focus because it's a very good fixture. Going in game week 2, sorry, it's Aston Villa against Everton, but the hours are not confirmed, so it's difficult to say. But yeah, Aston Villa against Everton, a second game for Aston Villa that is going to be not so easy because Everton, even though they are not as good as they want to be, they are a different opponent to beat, difficult opponent to beat. So yeah, then it's Crystal Palace Arsenal, a very good game for Arsenal once again. So for sure, Arsenal will look at their prices before the season starts and focus on their team, maybe two players at least, because they have a pretty good game here against Crystal Palace and it's away. So yeah, very, very good game. Then it's Fulham and Brentford. Another semi-difficult game for both of the teams. And I believe that maybe Fulham will have the upper hand. Brentford without Tony, we have to see how good they will play because it's very, very hard to play against someone without your talisman. So yeah. Then it's Liverpool against Bournemouth. I believe this is an easy game for Liverpool. Last season, a very big score. So yeah, I expect Liverpool focus. So even though they have a hard game week at the start, you can focus them because of the second game week. It's a game against Bournemouth. Then it's Luton Burnley. It's a game between last year championship teams. And I see Burnley picking up some points. I don't believe Luton are very, very good. I believe they got in the Prem with a little bit of luck, but let's see, they may prove me wrong. Then it's Manchester City against Newcastle. Another bad game for Newcastle for sure. First Aston Villa, then Manchester City. Now Man City, even though they have a good fixture at the start, this is semi-good, but we'll have to see how it goes because you cannot have 5 good fixtures, let's be honest. At least 3 from 6 or 4 from 6 is good enough. Then Nottingham, Sheffield, bottom side teams. I don't believe it's very interesting to talk about their players right now. We haven't seen who they've bought, what they've done, and etc. Then it's Spurs Manchester United. I believe that Spurs are not having the best start of the season with games against Brentford and Manchester United. But yeah, here is a hard game for Man U. Yeah, it's 50-50. West Ham against Chelsea. Chelsea not an easy fixture as well. So Liverpool then away to West Ham. It's a London derby. They can be explosive. Yeah, it's a no-go for me for Chelsea players right now, depending on their price, by the way, because if their defenders are 5.5 or below, I may consider them, considering that Chilwell and Reece James will be fresh from summer break. And the last game this game week is Wolves Brighton, another good fixture for Brighton. So for sure a team to focus because they finished the season strongly and they have an easy fixture. Start from the first game week, they play against Luton and then against Wolves. I believe this is a very, very good start of the season for Brighton, so have them in mind. If you enjoy the content and want to see more, subscribe down below. I'll be coming back with a lot more videos for this season. I believe that there will be a lot to focus on and a lot of things to discuss for this preseason. So yeah, be ready for more videos. Going into game week 3, first of all is Arsenal against Fulham, another easy game for them. So yeah, focus Arsenal, 3 of 3 easy games from the start. Sorry, just drink a little bit. Then it's a game against Bournemouth for Spurs. I believe that this is the first easy fixture for them, and I see them winning this game here comfortably. So Hurricane is an option for sure. They don't have such a bad away games, and the home game against Manchester United is nothing to be afraid of. Brentford Crystal Palace, another semi-good game for Brentford and for Crystal Palace because Crystal Palace in the first game week away they have Sheffield, a bad game against Arsenal, and now a good game against Brentford. Then Brighton. Oh yeah, I will be focusing Brighton for sure. The third easy game for them. I enjoy having such fixtures for them. So yeah, be ready for Brighton players to be a common part in many teams. Estupinian, maybe if he's in a reasonable price, Mitoma or March or even Ferguson as a cheap forward enabler. We'll have to see when the prices came out. Burnley Aston Villa. Another semi-bad game for Burnley, so Manchester City, then Luton, then Aston Villa. I expect Burnley to be a dark horse this season, so you can maybe try and fit a player from them, but don't get too cocky about them. Then it's Chelsea Luton. First good game for Chelsea this season, so maybe Reece James and or Chilwell are good options. We'll have to see from preseason. Then it's Everton Wolves. Semi good game for both teams. I don't fancy any of their players right now. So yeah, Manchester United, Nottingham Forest though. This is a good game for Manchester United, even though they are away to Spurs in game week 2. They are now home to Nottingham, first game week home to Wolves. So maybe Manchester United are a good team to invest as well. So Manchester United, Arsenal, Brighton are the teams to focus right now. I'm seeing already that City are good as well. Liverpool, Newcastle, hard game from Liverpool. I need to own Trent, in my opinion, from here. Maybe Salah as well. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see regarding the prices. But yeah, a lot of things will happen here. And Sheffield, Manchester City. So picking Manchester City players is a no-brainer right now. They have such a good start of the season. So yeah, Manchester City 100% at least Haaland and maybe someone else. We'll have to see how they'll set up. But Haaland for sure, and he will be captain no matter what. Then game week 4, sorry. It's Arsenal against Manchester United, a hard game for Arsenal finally, and hard game for Manchester United, another one. So two for Manchester United. So yeah, I'm not so sure how to proceed with their players, but yeah, Arsenal home game, maybe some of the forwards will be very, very good to focus. We'll see. Brentford, Bournemouth, a good game for Brentford and maybe for Bournemouth. I don't see why not. They can score a lot of goals, but let's focus on the important things. And some of the teams will be just fewer senior team, and some others will contain a lot of players, especially Brighton. Let's see a game against Newcastle. They will be cheap. Newcastle will have cheap players as well, but yeah, Brighton will be a team to target to put players from. Next is Newcastle, sorry, a fourth hard game. So Liverpool, City, Aston Villa, and now Brighton. This is a very, very bad start to the season, and I was expecting a lot easier fixtures to say from Newcastle, but they will have to rack up a lot of points without having a good fixture run. Burnley Spurs, another semi-good game for Spurs. Before that was Bournemouth, now it's Burnley. Burnley will have it hard this season because they have Aston Villa, they have City and Luton. So Luton is a okay team, but yeah, Burnley are having a nightmare of a start. Chelsea against Nottingham Forest. So yeah, Chelsea, I believe that they will be good, maybe against Nottingham. A second home game against a very bottom opposition. So maybe invest some in Chelsea defense. A home away to West Ham. So only the first game week against Liverpool and maybe Reece James or Ben Chilwell here. It will be more than enough. Crystal Palace Wolves. I don't see why should I rely on those teams. I don't see them scoring a lot of goals. If they have a cheap gem, maybe, but I'm not seeing it this season. Liverpool, semi-hard game. So Newcastle, Chelsea, Aston Villa, hard games for Liverpool. So maybe no Salah, maybe Harry Kane, maybe Kevin De Bruyne. We'll have to see. Put on West Ham. Okay, fixture for West Ham. They had Brighton. Here it's not so good. Chelsea and Bournemouth. So yeah, not a very good run for West Ham as well. If they lose Declan Rice especially. And Manchester City Fulham, I believe that Manchester City are the team to target. We'll have to see how we will fit a more nailed player than Haaland, another one, but we'll see what their transfer window looks like, how they will set up, maybe bring a defender because they have a very good start of the season. So a semi-expensive defender from Manchester City with Trent. I'm looking at different combinations, maybe Reece James coming back, so pick at the back from the start. No place for Trippier, maybe. We'll have to see. Sheffield Everton, a very, very okay fixture run for Everton. They don't meet any hard opposition in the first 5 game weeks, so a semi looking good run of fixtures, but yeah. And then the 5th game week that we'll focus on, it's Aston Villa against Crystal Palace. Aston Villa, a semi good run as well. Bournemouth Chelsea. So yeah, Chelsea player looks like something that I can target on. So maybe one of their forwards, if they have a forward line at all, maybe a defender, Reece James for sure, or Chilwell. We'll have to see Poch how he will start the season. But yeah, Chelsea look like a team to target for sure. Everton Arsenal, very, very good game for Arsenal once again. So 4 from 5. I believe that this is more than enough. Fulham Luton, so a semi good fixture on from Fulham. Luton not so well, but what can you do? Manchester United Brighton. So another hard game for Manchester United. So that's 3 from 5. Well, this is the first hard for Brighton. So Brighton, Arsenal, and Manchester City and Chelsea are looking more than better this time around. We'll have to see when the first international break will be, and we'll have to focus on that. So I am planning around then to use my wildcard slash free transfers or take my first hit. I'll have to see. If you have any questions, please ask them in the chat or to discuss some fixtures. I will be more than happy to answer to you. Let's continue to Newcastle Brentford. So finally a semi-easy game for Newcastle in game week 5. So their team is a no-go for me at the start. Nottingham Forest and Burnley. So another good fixture for Burnley. So they're 3 out of 5 for good fixtures. So maybe, yeah, 2.5, let's say. But yeah, not too shabby. Then it's Spurs Sheffield. Another good game for Spurs. So yeah, maybe no Salah is a plan. Maybe not. Harry Kane, if he stays at Spurs, if he goes away, I'm not transferring any of them. But yeah, Manchester City, West Ham. So 4 games from 5 are very, very good for Manchester City. Yeah, I believe I will be owning at least one defender from them. I don't see a lot of teams scoring against them, and maybe I will have to focus on a more expensive backline this time around because I won't be able to fit as all the players I want. So maybe Trent, Ake, Estupinian, James, and a 4.0 enabler, something like that. But we'll have to see the price. And last game here, Wolves Liverpool. Yeah, maybe Trent only for the start. Salah may be too expensive, but we'll have to see if a lot of premiums remain in the game. But yeah, for now, a very, very strong game. This is the first 5 fixtures. If you have any questions right now while I'm live, ask them. If not, write down a comment section. If you're watching it later, I will be able to answer them while looking at all of my comments. So don't worry, ask them around. If you're new around here, use the subscribe button. It's on the bottom right corner of your screen. You can put it there or go down in the description. You can there join my league. There you can see my previous ranks, and there you can subscribe to my channel and be ready for more good fixtures and good videos that are coming your way. I will be streaming as many times as possible because I want to have to build a more better community. But yeah, let's see some derby games down below. So Arsenal Spurs, this is in game week 6. It's a very, very good fixture to watch. It's a very interesting game. Then another hard game. So in game week 8, we see Arsenal City and Brighton Liverpool. So those fixtures will be very explosive. and I believe it will be good enough. Then it's Chelsea Arsenal in game week 9 and Liverpool Everton and Manchester City Brighton. So here a lot of things can happen. I will have to consider a lot of things, but let's wait for the prices to come out because I need to build a team and to see how I can maneuver around it. Then in the next game week there is the Manchester Derby, so two hard games for City in a row. Not looking too good. And then Spurs Chelsea is next week. So basically every time and every week there is a derby, which is pretty good. Then I see next time is Chelsea City, another hard game with Pochettino being here and with Manchester City playing on their high. This is a very good fixture as well. Then it's on 25th of November. The game week there will be City Liverpool. This is the title decider in my opinion. Then at the beginning of December, so City will have a very hard fixture run. So maybe load with players at the start and then drop them. We'll have to see how it will go. But yeah, another hard game for them. Then so 5th of December doesn't look, but yeah, Manchester United Chelsea will be a very good fixture as well. Then next game week there is no derby that it's interesting. Then it's Liverpool Manchester United just before the Christmas break, not break but Christmas festives. Here around Christmas Eve is Liverpool Arsenal, a hard game for Liverpool. So Liverpool will have two hard games in a row. Then it's around Christmas Day there isn't anything interesting, so a lot of surprises may happen here because a lot of players will be tired and etc. Here no interesting games around New Year's. Another maybe Liverpool Newcastle will be hard enough, but we'll have to see. And then we'll take a look into the last couple of game weeks because let's face it, it will be everything will be decided there. So we are at the end of May. This is the last game week. So let's go the last three. If there is something interesting, so Arsenal have an easy fixture against Bournemouth. Liverpool and Spurs play, so this will be a hard game. And Manchester City Wolves. So Liverpool will need to get this game a better result than they expect, so they can win the title if they are around the title race this time around. Then it's Manchester United Arsenal in the game week 37. This will be a hard game for both of the teams. I believe that they will be competing for top four spots. Here, Newcastle, Brighton. Here, some of the teams will have rearranged games, so this is a very good game. But Manchester City will have two easy fixtures coming to the end, and at the final game week, nothing too interesting. Maybe Brighton, Manchester United is the hardest game here. And Manchester City have another easy fixture. So finishing up with Manchester City, let's see here Nottingham. So four easy fixtures for them. Liverpool have an easy fixture. Yeah, so here. Yeah, so if by game week 33 Manchester City are close to winning the title, I believe they will, because they will have four easy fixtures at the end and maybe something rearranged. But Liverpool will have easy fixtures as well. West Ham, Spurs, then it's Aston Villa, then it's Wolves. It's nothing too shabby for them as well. And yeah, Manchester City basically from game week. Okay, their hard games are around Christmas. So from here, yeah, from Arsenal in game week 30 maybe, they go to have only one more difficult fixture. So this is nothing, but yeah, we'll see how the season goes. Let's see once again the fixtures for the beginning. First game, Burnley Manchester City. Stay tuned for Manchester City updates. I already have some vision in my team about my defense and my striker. But yeah, maybe Stupinian, Rich, James, Trent, and Akanji Swash Ake will line up in my team, but we'll have to see because I want to focus maybe on Arsenal forwards because they're more and much better offensively. Then defensively, maybe Saliba will be an option with their fixture run. But yeah, I believe that Trent is a must, and the other will have to rack up around it. But yeah, maybe focus on some Spurs players if Hurricane stays. Will be my two premiums, and I will have to rack up something. But we'll see what transfers will happen and what will be going on. Brighton, a very good fixture run, so maybe Mitoma here. And yeah, we'll have to work around with the budget, but that's a video for another time and a stream for another time. I'll be heading off right now, guys. If you have any questions and watch this later, just put it down in the comment section. I will reach as soon as possible, and I hope to see you very soon on my next video. I see that someone joined. If yeah, you can ask a question before I leave so I can answer it. If not, I will give you around 10 seconds to answer. And if not, I will be heading off to have a deserved break. But yeah, ask your question if you're here still. If not, I will just turn off the stream and I will go to prepare another video for my channel. Believe it, it will be very, very worth it. I will prepare something around the fixtures to see how good are they for all of the teams, because on initial thoughts they are good for some of the teams. But yeah, let's hope it's good for, I may miss someone, and I'll be preparing maybe something for the first 6 game weeks, but we'll have to see. I'll be heading out, guys, now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.